Yeah, 94, 95.
All right, what do I do? Do I just hold on to this?
The third, the second. Whoop! Let me start over.
Good?
All right, is it go okay?
All right, so we on now?
Ooh, what should I say?
Oh, I can right now?
And you can sing him a song. Sing him a song. Want to sing a song?
All right. Well, hello.
All right.
Huh?
You take 10 out the back door.
Yeah. You ready? Whoa!
Can we both talk on this one microphone?
We get the influencer mic. Oh yeah.
Ready? Ready?
My hair is the problem.
I ain't go for it. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I'm the babysitter.
I ain't got no story.
This is my little nephew right here. And this is my other little nephew. That's my brother. That's my other brother. Already went. You can tell the story though.
Hello, I'm Tamara Jackson. I am the wife of David Jackson, who is the son of Langston and Georgiana Jackson. Georgiana is a Douglas, and that's why we're here.
Okay, my name is David Jackson. You just saw my wife, Tamara.
My name is Theodore Douglas Jr. My father is Theodore Douglas Sr., the third son of Nellie and Early Douglas. They are my grandparents.
All right, my name's Brandon Douglas, son of Daniel and Andrea Douglas. I guess I would be the great-grandchild of Nellie.
My name is Carol Jackson. I am the proud daughter of Langston and Georgiana Jackson. My brothers are here.
Well, I'm Georgiana Jackson. My parents were Georgiana Douglas Jackson, and my parents were Nellie and Earl.
All right, my name is David Douglas. My father is David Douglas, and I guess I don't know what I am, a second generation or whatever it is, but I am a Douglas.
My name is Yusef Douglas. I am Kevin and Mandan's son.
I'm Lisa Ann Douglas. I'm the daughter of Marilyn and David Douglas, and I have one sibling. His name is David Douglas.
I'm David Douglas. I'm one of the youngest Douglases around here, but I'm also one of the best looking. Most of these people are all related, one way or the other.
I'm Toy Jenkins. Maiden name is Toy Douglas, or Margolin Douglas. I'm the granddaughter of Nellie and Early Douglas, and I am the daughter of Theodore Douglas and Frances Douglas, who is home now with the Lord.
My name is David Douglas III. I am the third. I'm the son of David Hamilton Douglas, and I'm the grandson of David Steve Douglas.
My name's Ted Douglas. I'm about the oldest guy in the house.
What's up, y'all? My name is Langston Jackson. You know, I'm from the Jackson family, obviously.
My name is Earl Douglas. I'm hosting this event this year. The third son of William Douglas, who was the second son of Earl and Nellie Douglas.
My name is Brooke Jenkins. I'm the granddaughter of Frances and Theodore Douglas.
My name is Bradley Jenkins. I am the son of DeBritt Jenkins and Margolin Jenkins, grandson of Frances Douglas and Theodore Douglas.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Daniel, and this is Jackson, my son.
And our dad is Daniel Douglas.
It's Maya right here.
My name is Maya.
My name's Will.
How y'all doing? My name Fabian, 18. Got the posse with me. Little brother right here.
Go by many names. I go by Blaze, Young Reezy.
From Christmas, I married into the Douglas family. My wife Toy. So about 35 years of working here. All the way back from 1992.
I can remember my very first family reunion. It was at Davis Condo in South St. Louis. This condo was roughly 1,200 square feet. Oh my God, when I opened up the door and walked in the room, all of those type A people, everybody talking loud and boisterous. I just couldn't believe I was in the room with, it seemed like everybody was type A people. That was my very first memory of the Douglas. It wasn't the family reunion, it was actually the Douglas Christmas Eve party. And I was so impressed with David because he cooked for all of those people. Everybody seemed to have a lot of fun, and it was just what I was assuming would be what I would experience every year with the Douglas family. I really didn't realize at that time that if he did that, then he could do so much more. And actually now he cooks all the time. I don't even cook anymore, so.
You just saw my wife, Tamara, telling a bunch of family secrets. Forget all that. I'm getting ready to tell the truth, all right? It all started back in 1964 in the 5800 block of Cates Avenue. There was a big family living in a 2-room cold water flat. That's enough I'm gonna say about that. On this day, Christmas Day, at this Christmas Eve party, this is the highlight of the year where we get to come home. We live in Detroit. I get to bring my children, my wife here. We get to see all of our family, multiple generations, and it is a priceless time. It is a priceless experience. It is a treasure for me to come here and see all these generations and meet and greet all my cousins that I've known for all my life, and then the new ones that I hardly know because they've come along since I moved to Detroit. David, what year we said you lived over on Parks, you remember? Yeah, I think that's the first one. I have to start filming these. So we're gonna show them a little later, some of them.
I've spent many Christmases at Grandma and Grandpa's house with all my cousins, and it was a wonderful experience. I love them.
And just so you know, that from being a 1956 baby, I am the oldest cousin that's in this group. And I've been doing these Christmas Eve parties for so long that I can't even remember when they first started. But I do remember I was still in high school, and also as a patrol officer on the street. It seems like every year I always worked on Christmas Eve, and we only got a 30-minute lunch break, so I used to come in uniform at the various houses in U-City, Uncle David's house, Uncle Earl's house, and I would spend my 30 minutes of lunchtime for the Douglas New Year's Eve dinner and celebration. So, how many years later? Let me see, I graduated from high school in 1974. It's 2024, getting ready to be 25. And here I still am, very blessed. My dad is no longer with us, but I know that he's here in the spirit.
This is my family here. This is amazing. I am so impressed. I can't believe I have all of these many nieces and nephews and grandnieces and grandnephews who know who I am. I remember back years ago when my son David was born. My sister-in-law Lisa had a daughter born at the same time, maybe a month apart. And when they were just quite small, we used to get together. And this is something that I always remember, and I tell them about it all the time. We would be together, and the kids would be having a good time, and so it would come time when somebody was unhappy. And David and my son David and my brother David's son, daughter Lisa, would be there as babies, and they would always start to cry at the same time. And when they started crying, I would just bust out laughing because Lisa would say, and my son David would go, "Wah!" And it was so humorous. It was just so humorous. You know, growing up in my house wasn't a whole lot of funny stuff going on, but those early adult years, I remember a lot of funny stuff.
I've got countless numbers of stories to tell, but man, we'd be here until Christmas, New Year's, so I'm not gonna get into all of that right now, but what I will say is that I do love my family. It is so great for us to be together again on Christmas, and we've had events throughout this event for years and years. We had a get-together during the summer, last summer, a family reunion, so to speak, or a get-together, but I love being my family. I love my family. That's my cousin Kevin over here hollering at me, acting a fool. Love him to death. Love all my cousins. There's not one single person that I could say I love more than the other. It's so great to be with all of them, and I am having a ball, and I'm having a great time, and I wish we could continue it on for as many years as we can.
I want to say Merry Christmas to the family. I'm glad to be here. Glad to see everybody I haven't seen in years. Hope it continues for a very, very long time. And one of these days, hopefully, it'll be at my house. Thanks to my big-headed pop, bringing me around as a kid the last 3 years.
Well, this is 2024, and I am so happy that our family gets together every year and has this gathering. We get to meet the new babies and get together and see each other and eat wonderful food. And I'm just so happy that we get to mingle. A lot of families don't get together. We have a big family, and it's been some wonderful years, and I'm looking forward to having many more. I have a beautiful family. We all crazy in some way or another. I think we all hotheads, but we are one-of-a-kind family, and there's not going to be another one like it. And we're just going to carry on from generation to generation to generation.
I am the youngest boy in the Douglas family, in the original Douglas family, but I'm also the best looking. And I'm also the smartest.
I'm second best looking.
Yeah, he's second best
I'm
looking.
second best
yeah, And they know me as Uncle David. King Uncle.
I'm Uncle William.
King Uncle David.
There we go.
King Uncle David. But that's the way to do it. All right. And am I telling the truth? Hey, buddy. But it's nice to be here, and you guys may think I'm joking, but I'm not.
This is man. Look at him, man.
King Uncle David. See?
Show me your hand.
King Uncle David.
The one thing I can remember about my grandparents, this is one thing. It's my grandmother used to have this spit cup. And she used to we used to go over there, and every once in a while, you used to just go. And one day, I got up to go to the bathroom, and I knocked that spit cup over. I was traumatized for life. But, you know, back in the day, that was the deal. So that's my memory.
I've come to these for about maybe 7 or 8 years. I don't actually know. I've been coming for a while. I've enjoyed them thoroughly, and that's about all I have to say.
You know, I look around at all these youngsters, and I knew them when they were in diapers, and you know, it just doesn't look real. Time has really passed me by, but I'm hanging in there, and I hope to attend quite a few more of these, if possible. I don't work, I'm retired, I don't play golf. I lost my wife 4 years ago, and I've been love life. My love life is no more, and you know, it just all ends devastatingly. Look forward to it. Everybody's got to go that way. And get the hell out of my photo, boy. That's my little punk brother. He tries to console me, but he's getting old too. The whole family's getting old except for the newcomers.
When Cowboys come on, I think about you every time. Everybody does that.
Well, they thought I couldn't do this by myself, so I got Mud and Jeff to help me.
And Mutt and Jeff want you to know, we want you to tell a story about the time you and our father bought a car together.
I don't remember that. No, I must say, your father was a tremendous guy, not just because he was my brother, but we bought a car together.
What year?
49 Ford. He was going to the military. I was going to drive it till he left, then he's going to leave it with me. I thought he never was going to get out because he was going to the Air Force. He finally left. But to his credit, I can say this wholeheartedly, he never missed 1 month of not only sending half of the note, but he sent the whole note. And I appreciate that. When I traded the car in, I asked him if he wanted me to buy him out. He said, no, it's yours. Do what you want to do. Next question.
My favorite time in St. Louis was when I was a little kid, probably anywhere between 7 and 12 years old. I spent 3 weeks here every summer. You know, I love spending time with my grandparents and my cousins and just getting acclimated with the family. It really made my entire year, man. I'm trying to think of something to embarrass my dad. You know, there's not really much because he wasn't here when I was in St. Louis, but
You know, we've been doing this now for, gosh, as long as I can remember, probably over 50 years maybe even. All started out as just, you know, family getting together Christmas Eve, extended family on Christmas Eve, and potluck. We would all sort of, every family would bring dishes and, you know, just sharing a meal and sharing good company. And the tradition has just grown over the years. And, you know, with each new generation, it sort of brings a whole nother dimension to these gatherings, and I think another level of significance to them as well.
And probably my favorite memories of all of us being together is clowning Danny about how bad the Cowboys are.
oh man, what's my favorite memory? Man, this family is so big. Oh, I got one. I just learned that one of my cousins had 2 older siblings. So that if that puts things in perspective of how big this family is, I'm learning new stuff every day. So,
I really love coming to these every year and seeing my father's crazy antics.
Yeah. So for me, like I love this. Something we hadn't had in quite some time. But it's really good to see the family get together. Really love it. Look forward to this time every part of the year. Love seeing everybody, like getting along, socializing and whatnot. And
yeah,
it's always good to see my little sister right here. You know, Jackson, say something. So Selena here, she's just like her dad. When we were younger, like he only wanted to be around his dad. So it's good to see the tradition carrying on. You know.
Maya is like our babysitter.
I was hoping it was David Jackson. I still say like, man,
She's kind of butthurt right now because Selena's acting like she don't even know her right now.
So originally, so we got like a pretty big family, and a lot of times, like I know you for sure, and you won't admit it, but like we don't know like who's who. So like honestly, like I thought you were David Jackson's daughter. So I was gonna like tell a funny story about when so I was gonna tell a funny story about like when he had Will pinned up in like the figure 4, like downstairs.
He had me in the mouth.
Yeah.
Jackson had me in the mouth, and I was
Yeah.
the ground like this.
Right there, that's your mom. Okay.
So, like, the first time we went to, like, a bowling alley and they, like, Fabian and Amari walked in, I'm like, who is that? So, I went to Carl and I was like, oh, who is that? So, like, after all the family events, I got to know them more, so.
Praise God. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
I love my family, and I love being with everyone. So, have a good day, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Hope to see everybody back next year. I'm wrapping up with that.
And I'm thankful to be here with the Jackson clan. Amen. See, you made me do that.
It's such a pleasure, such a joy to have all of my family here today. And we're so thankful to Daniel and Earl for pulling this off for us. And Toy, I know she helped them an awful lot. This is a blessing. This is my family. Happy New Year.
I love every single person here. I love my family, and it is so good for us to be here. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a happy New Year and whatever else.
Love y'all. Love y'all so much. And I hope to see y'all again next year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm having a great time. I heard somebody say, are you having a great time? I'm like, oh, now I forgot what I was talking about. I was gonna say one more thing. Oh, and we're all happy to say we love you. Bye.
It's nice to be here. It's a great party. And we do this once a year, and I look forward to it. Look forward to it.
I second that.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to getting rid of him. No. Okay, is that enough? All right, thank you.
I'm gonna wrap this up. They say you give a man a mic, he'll go crazy and talk all day, but I can't do that. It's time to take another energy pill. I want to thank you for listening to me. I'm having a wonderful time. I want to thank Earl Martin for taking the challenge to sponsor this year. He does an outstanding job as usual.
And history repeated itself, you know that, right?
How is that?
Well, so Daniel and William, our oldest brother, actually ended up buying the car together. Yeah. But they fought over it, and then they didn't speak for 5 years after it because of it.
Well, they
That's not really how it happened.
He just did. We bought a car together, and I wound up giving it to him. Well, you see, they should have went through the lessons learned.
Well, I learned the lesson, never go buy a car with your brother. You know why?
Why?
So when I bought my first car, I took him with me to go buy the car, right? I was gonna buy a Ford Torino for $100, right? This guy gets there with his great negotiating tactics and says, hey, my friend will give you $150 for the car. So of course, I ended up having to pay $150 for a car I could have got for $100 thanks to him.
Well, you should have charged him the $50.
I just learned the lesson.
Honesty's
Never
always
take
the best
never take him to go car shopping.
the best policy. Okay, signing off. Signing off. Thank you, fellas.
Hey man, I love this family. You know, it's great being a part of this culture, and I wouldn't change it for the world, man. I love you all. Thank you.
I'm grateful to be able to host this year. It's been it's great fun seeing everybody and catching up. And I'm just hoping that this tradition continues on. As the younger folks participate in these things, I hope that they grow to value them and to understand the importance of them. And when those of us who are hosting now and no longer able to host, we're hoping that we'll be able to pass this tradition on to the young ones. So thanks everyone for coming, and look forward to it next year.
There's nobody from Uncle Earl here. Grant, Earl. You saying
Wow, look at this.
So well done. So
Let me just say one thing. Nobody cares. Now listen. Everybody knows when my birthday is. You're gonna find out my true identity. You guys are all fools. All right, here we go. One more time.